Hello everyone, in this lesson we will learn what exactly an ATM is, what it actually stands for, and why we need it. We'll understand this best through an example. For instance, let's say I just entered a long trade. Now I need to set a stop loss. So I have to set it manually. And I also need to set a take profit manually by hand as well. This process took me a lot of time. But what if there was an option to simply click the order and automatically the order of the stop loss and the take profit is already added for us? Just imagine how much time that could really actually save us. And that is precisely what ATM gives us. Its meaning is advanced trade management. And basically when we create an ATM, it does the work for us. Instead of us having to do things manually ourselves, for example, we buy something and then we have to manually set it up, configure it, and adjust it as needed. The stop loss and then just set the take profit. This process will actually take us quite a lot of time and it's also risky. That's why in day trading, we'll want to use an ATM machine. In this lesson, we will carefully learn and understand how to do it step by step. So actually, it's really simple. First of all, we want to create a new one, so we'll simply click right here to get started. And now a window will open for us. As you can see, we can set the quantity here. Let's set, for example, that our quantity will be 5. And here comes the interesting part. Here I can actually, which is quite useful, I can set a stop loss and a take profit. For example, I want my stop loss level to be at a value of approximately 50 ticks for my current position, and my take profit will be at a value of exactly 100 ticks. If I click OK now, notice that at this moment my ATM is currently showing me that right now I'm on custom, and now you can see that, for example, if I click on buy market and I want to enter the market, notice that now I have 2 orders here that are attached to my position. Of course, the same thing happens automatically for a short as well. If we want to store our ATM, which we have just created, and give it a name, we click the button here, Edit, and simply click here, Save as Template, please. After that, we give it a name. And once we've given it a name, we can click on Save and then click OK. And as you can see, now this ATM exists for us and we can always access it whenever we need to. Let's see an example where at this moment we don't have an ATM. I proceed to place a buy market, and as you can see, I don't have any orders attached to my position. But when I switch to the ATM, to why we just created, and I enter a long trade, notice how great. I actually have a stop loss here and I have a take profit here. And if one of the orders is filled, it cancels the other orders. As you can see, the stop loss was triggered and filled, and that also canceled the take profit. It's very convenient and it's safe. Let's just add something else to the ATM right now. Let's simply add another profit target now. Click on Add. And now let's distribute the quantity so that the first target will be 3 and for the second target will be 2. Let's change the stop loss to 60 ticks and the take profit to 150 ticks. And now, in order to update this specific ATM machine, we need to click once again just like before. Save as template. Make sure we select the ATM we specifically want to change, which is this ATM, and then click save and click yes. It asks us if we want to replace the existing ATM. So yes, we want to replace it with the update we just made at this moment. So we'll click OK. And now let's try it out. And as you can see, I entered a long trade, and now at this moment we have 2 orders of stop loss and another 2 orders of take profit, and you can see that this of course also works in the other direction. And if now one of the orders is triggered, for example this specific order, then we should see that this shipment is cancelled. And now we're left with only the last shipment of the 2 contracts. Let's also go ahead and cancel it now. And as you will be able to see clearly that everything is perfectly fine. This was the lesson about ATM systems. For example, we will meet in the next lesson. Bye bye.